blind girl light a candle? Across all of my social media, I love to create educational content around blindness, but it is also about looking into my life and knowing more about me.
How does a blind girl do her eyeshadow?
What I find is that when people see, how does a blind girl do X, they're drawn in by the title possibly, but then they stay for my content and what I'm about. And I think that's what I love, because often on the street when people see my guide dog, they're possibly worried about how to approach me, or someone with a disability. And I feel like with social media, we break down that barrier instantly, because there's a curiosity and then there's instantly an answer. Hi, my name's Lucy Edwards. I'm 26 years old and I am a full-time content creator, business owner and Pantene ambassador. Back in 2013, I actually lost all of my vision due to a rare genetic condition called incontinenti pigmenti. The whole experience was really traumatic. I think at such a young age, you learn to grow up very quickly. I was sitting in the hospital ward and very aware that that was the last thing I was ever properly going to see. And I remember sitting there with my auntie and my mum. My mum was holding my hand and my auntie just looked at me and said, "Lucy, this isn't the end of Lucy Edwards." But I did believe that it was. I didn't believe her. I just clung on to those words so tightly because I didn't feel like myself. I felt like I lost my whole identity. I had to learn how to eat, drink and walk about again as a completely different Lucy.
Welcome back to my channel. There are so many of you now.
I started blogging on YouTube in 2014, so I'd only just lost my vision, and it's because when I googled blindness, nothing came up. There was no one that looked like me. So I wanted to find a community, and I felt like finding the camera, turning on the camera and speaking about my life was getting me through the days. It was the only happy moments at one point.
Today, this video is all about what to say to blind people.
It was part amazing for me because a part of my rehabilitation, but also I just wanted to share my story. I just wanted to have a purpose and tell people that I was going to be okay. And I felt like by telling other people I was okay, I truly then became okay myself.
How does a blind person cross the road? I use the tactile markings to find the crossing.
So then I went on to explode on TikTok and I created my brand. It truly, my brand is #blind not broken. Me, Lucy Edwards, coming out to the world and saying, hey, I am not broken. I truly believe that I'm not broken, because blindness doesn't cause anyone to be any less than or more than anyone else.
How does a blind girl drive? I don't. My fiance does.
Blindness means freedom. It means independence. Being different is your greatest superpower, and that's what I want to tell everyone out there. And celebrating those differences and telling yourself that you're not a burden, that you're not broken, and that you are valid is so important to your self-confidence.
The blind girl find her purse.
10 feet to your right, 2 feet nearby. 0, 0, 0.